Week 17 of the fantasy basketball season. Here's a few guards that looked hit off the wire this week. The first guard, Malik Beasley of the Detroit Pistons. It's been a nice first season for Beasley with the Pistons this year, and we know he's a three-point specialist, one of the better three-point shooters in the league on the year. 16.5 points a game, 2.8 boards, 1.7 assists, a steal, 3.9 threes, and 43% from the field. In the last month of the year, 17.7 points a game, 2.5 boards, 1.4 assists, 1.3 steals, 4.8 threes, and 49% from the field. So Malik Beasley, most nights than not, it's about scoring the basketball and three-point shooting, where he's not going to give you a lot or anything for the most part in other categories. But if you need three-point shooting and a guy could score the basketball all season long, he's been very consistent, is Beasley. February 12th at the Bulls, 14 points, 3 boards, an assist, 2 steals, 4 threes, 50% from the field. February 21st at the Spurs, 16 points, an assist, 2 steals, 4 threes, 57% from the field. And February 23rd at the Hawks, 24 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, a steal, 6 threes, 58% from the field. So like I said, he's not going to give you much in other categories, but three-point shooting, scoring the basketball, and from time to time he's a decent stealer of the basketball is Malik Beasley. That's what he's going to bring owners. And at least in category leagues, he'll help you in 2 or 3 categories is Beasley. Next guard, Max Christie of the Dallas Mavericks. Christie has been a good get in that Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic blockbuster deal, with obviously Davis unfortunately out multiple weeks with the abductor injury. On the season for Christie, 9.6 points a game, 3 boards, 1.7 assists, 1.5 threes, and 46% from the field. But the last couple of weeks since he arrived in Dallas, 16.8 points a game, 4.5 boards, 3.5 assists, 1.8 steals, 2.3 threes, and 52% from the field. So Christie right now out there in 59% of fantasy leagues. I know he's coming off an off game at the Warriors in the latest ball game yesterday, but it was just a game they got blown out. And before that, Christie was going out there and putting up big numbers, playing close to 40 minutes a game at times. February 13th versus the Heat, 19 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, a block, 3 threes, 42% from the field. February 21st versus the Pelicans, 16 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, a steal, 2 threes, 85% from the field. And February 23rd, like I said, it was a stinker all around for the Mavericks. 2 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, a steal, 20% from the field. But Christie playing major minutes, 35, 40 minutes a game for this Dallas Maverick team. And now his next ball game is February 25th to this former team, the Los Angeles Lakers, tomorrow. So Max Christie, he's playing great basketball. He's doing a little bit everything, 4 or 5 category play. And right now, well, this might be the last chance for owners to go out there and get him. Only available in 59% of fantasy leagues. He's definitely an ad this week. Next ad, Stephon Castle of the San Antonio Spurs. So we're Wembanyama out for the season. It's going to be about playing the young guys and trying to tank now for a draft pick till next season, where hopefully Wemby is 100% healthy and back ready to go on the year. In his rookie year for Castle, 12.8 points a game, 3 boards, 3.5 assists, 1.1 threes, and 41% from the field. In the last couple weeks, 14.5 points a game, 4.5 boards, 2 assists, 2.5 steals, 1 3, and 47% from the field. So they need scoring from different areas, obviously, as a Spur team. They're not just all going to get it from one player. So Castle, obviously, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sochan, I think, are players that are going to fill in well in terms of scoring the basketball in a collective effort to get what Victor Wembanyama's production was February 20th versus the Suns, 10 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals, 33% from the field. February 21st versus the Pistons, 12 points, 3 boards, an assist, 2 steals, 44% from the field. And February 23rd at the Pelicans, only 2 points, 2 assists, 100% from the field. So like I said, this team, they're going to fall off now, obviously, with Wemby out for the season. Obviously, Popovich not coming back as well this season as well. And the young guys, they're going to play and they're going to try to tank for a better draft pick now is the San Antonio Spurs team, where obviously I don't see him making the playoffs. So Castle, he's getting an opportunity. Obviously, there's going to be some growing pains. But now, with the stretch run, 25, 30 game range left for most teams, I think Castle could go out there and help fantasy owners. And like I said, someone's got to help with the scoring. And I think Castle is going to be one of those players. The reason Stephon Castle, he didn't get traded in that De'Aaron Fox deal, because this Spurs team obviously likes him a lot. And now with the Wemby injury, and most likely they're going to look to tank to really get this roster beefed up next season as well. I think Castle is definitely someone you should go out there and add on the wire this week. Available in 60% of fantasy leagues. Guards Isaiah Collier of the Utah Jazz. So he's having a great year assisting the basketball in his rookie season as Collier, and his minutes have gone up as well on the year. 7 points a game, 3.1 boards, 6 assists, 40% from the field. But the last couple weeks, 12 points a game, 4.4 boards, 9.8 assists, 1.2 steals, 1.4 threes, and 46% from the field. He's available in 61% of fantasy leagues. And like I said, he's one of the better passers this season, and he's only a rookie. Is Collier. February 13th versus the Clippers, 16 points, 4 boards, 8 assists, 4 steals, 3 threes, 55% from the field. February 21st versus the Thunder, 9 points, 3 boards, 12 assists, a steal, a 3, 40% from the field. And February 22nd versus Houston, 12 points, 4 boards, 10 assists, a steal, a 3, 30% from the field. So we know this Jazz team, one of the worst teams in all the NBA. They're going nowhere this season. And guys like Collier, they're going to get their playing time. We saw Sensabaugh get playing time as well for this Utah Jazz team. Juzang as well. So all the young players are going to play. And we know this Jazz team, they got a lot of picks over the next few seasons where it's rebuilding mode. And guys are getting an opportunity. While over the last month of the season, Collier has been one of the better passers of the basketball. He's definitely a guard to go out there and get on the waiver wire this week. And the final guard I look to add is Quentin Grimes of the Philadelphia 76ers. That was an underrated move, in my opinion, for the Sixer team. Trading a banged-up Caleb Martin with a hip injury to get Quentin Grimes, who we know is a good three-point shooter. Let's face it, this Philadelphia 76er team isn't going anywhere as well, where they've lost 7 in a row now, and it looks like they might shut down Embiid. On the year for Grimes, 10.8 points a game, 4.1 boards, 2.3 assists, 1.8 threes, and 46% from the field. But the last couple weeks since the deal, 16.2 points a game, 7.4 boards, 4.2 assists, 1.2 steals, 2.2 threes, and 46% from the field. So Paul George hasn't been productive this season. He said he's playing injured. And Quentin Grimes, he's playing major minutes since his deal, 35 to the 40-minute range. It's been for him, for this 76er team. And like I said, this Sixer team, they've been free-falling of late. They've lost now 7 in a row. And Grimes, he's going to get opportunities to play a lot of minutes every game. February 12th in Brooklyn, 30 points, 9 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, a block, 4 threes, 55% from the field. February 20th versus the Celtics, 12.7 boards, 3 assists, a 3, 41% from the field. And February 22nd versus the Nets again, 16 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 threes, 50% from the field. To Grimes, he's going to give you scoring, obviously 3-point shooting, a decent field goal, but his rebounding numbers have definitely impressed me, especially the last 3 games here for Grimes. He's had 23 rebounds, so if you need someone who can do a little bit of everything, and he's a good 3-4 category type of play, again, tons of minutes for this Sixer team. Looks like they're going to shut down Joel Embiid and play all these younger players. Even though I know Grimes, he's bounced around the last couple of years with the Knicks, Pistons, Mavericks. Now here with the Sixers. He's getting it going, playing major minutes, and definitely a good add this week. Available in 77% of fantasy leagues. That's a few guards I look to add off the wire for Week 17 of the fantasy basketball season.